Semester we talked to you guys about our mission trip to Croatia, so this semester we want to one-up that and bring Croatia to you.
So this is Jura. He's the missionary that kind of took care of Courtney and I over the summer and made sure we didn't get into anything we shouldn't have. And so he's going to talk to you about some LST stuff and about Varaždin, so give him your best attention.
Hello, my name is Jura, as you already heard. I'm coming from the Republic of Croatia. Croatia is a small country in southeastern Europe, and I'm Croatian. That means it took me 36 years of learning the language, English language. So if I made some mistakes, please don't laugh at me. It's very hard to express yourself in foreign language. Right now I have like 20 to 30 Croatian words flying over my head, and I'm searching only one proper word in English. My position in church in the city of Varaždin, where I live, where we had that wonderful team last year, I'm a preacher there, and I'm managing director of Croatia for Christ ministry. Croatia for Christ ministry is a ministry that's 47 years old. So the guy who started that unfortunately passed away suddenly in 2013. And I took over the responsibility of this ministry on April the 1st last year. So it's not been a year up to date. We are working very closely with Let's Start Talking, with Eastern European Mission. We are translating books from English to Croatian. We are main organizer of our annual camps. We have spring camp, we have summer camp, we are working with youth, we have champs camp. We are also doing a lot of things with the Bible. We're trying to spread the Bible in public schools. And we have our own translation, a new translation of New Testament in modern Croatian language. Croatia is a small nation, so we have 3 official translations of the Bible, which are all like King James Version. Nobody speaks that way today. So we are very proud that we are one of the rare groups that we translated the New Testament, and Old Testament is being translated right now. It's very hard to spread the Bible in my part of the world because there are some people that they don't want you to have your own copy of the Bible. So that's why we decided to make smartphone apps of New Testament, and those apps will be finished by the end of March, and we are very excited to have that, because those apps will be free and it'll stay for free. So we are extremely proud on the work that we're doing. But I wanted to talk to you about Let's Start Talking. Let's Start Talking ministry is really something special. Let's Start Talking ministry is very special to me because this is how I found my way to God, to Christ. So back in 2002, I was just ordinary guy in Varaždin, in Republic of Croatia, minding my own business, And one day I was introduced by a friend of mine that there is a small Protestant church who are offering free English classes with the Bible. So that's how I got into the Church of Christ in Varaždin, where I'm serving now full time. Last year we had 3 teams in Varaždin, but this team over here from York, Nebraska, they were really something special, and we were really excited to have them there. They did a wonderful job, and I would like to encourage you maybe to consider Varaždin, Croatia as a possible site to do Let's Start Talking this year or sometimes in the future. We are using Americans in spreading the gospel. Why is that? Well, Croatian language is, we are a very small nation, and when you are a member of a small nation like I am, you have to learn one big language. And today, whether you like it or not, I mean, English language became almost universal language. And everybody wants to learn something, a language where they can communicate anywhere in the world. So putting English language together with the Bible inside of the church in a small nation where I live, it's like a winning combination. Not to mention that in my part of the world, when you are Croatian, that means that you have to be Roman Catholic. In my part of the world, religious or denomination goes with nationality. The same thing is in neighboring country like Serbia. They are Eastern Christians, Orthodox Christians. So when you're no longer Roman Catholic, for example, like I'm no longer a Roman Catholic, that means that you're some kind of a traitor of your national and family heritage. And it's always hard to start a conversation with our people about Christ, about the Bible-based Christianity, because they are thinking that something's wrong with me. They're thinking that somebody is paying me to do that. That's why we need you. We need Americans, because don't get me wrong, you are already weird to them. So, in a positive way, you are an American. You can be whoever you are, and they will take you as you are. And after you are actually helping us to break the ice with the people. And after you do that, then they will put two and two together like, oh, you're a normal person, you're working, and they will ask you probably, okay, so you're going to the same church like this one here in the United States, and then things start to open. Then after that, it's easy to us to approach our people and start to talk with them. So that's why we need Let's Start Talking ministry. Croatia for Christ ministry that I'm in charge of, we are trying to encourage Let's Start Talking with other churches. We have 12 churches in Croatia, very small denominations all across the country. And last year they started to apply for Let's Start Talking teams, and they have their own LST teams. And now we don't have a team in Varaždin, in Croatia, and we're doing LST for the last 14 years. So I would like to encourage you to consider of coming to Croatia. I'm sure that those people over here, they can share about our church, about our town, about our city. Maybe Croatia doesn't sound very cool to you, but I can assure you it is. We are from the city of Varaždin, where I live, you need like 4 to 5 hours to get to Budapest or Vienna or to Venice. So it's really a very good spot. Not to mention that Croatia is a very small country, but it's a beautiful country. We have half of the country is typical Middle European country, and the other half is like a Mediterranean country. And Croatian Sea is something special. It's not an ocean, it's a sea. And I'm sure that Bree and Courtney over here can share a little bit more about that, because our sea is very clear, it's hot, there are no sharks, no strong currents, you can easily swim there. Whole Western Europe is spending their vacations there. So, not to mention that we have mountains, we have beautiful national park, which is probably one of the most beautiful places in the world, and we have a lot of history, a lot of castles. The city where I live is founded in 1181. Now that's old, okay? The house where my parents are living was built in 1699, and this is not something special, because all the houses there are as old as mine. So I would like to invite you to come over, to think about that. You will have wonderful summer, you will have wonderful vacation, you will meet your brothers and sisters in Christ, which are different. Last year we had a visit from Vienna. Students came from Oklahoma Christian University. I didn't know that they arrived to Europe 3 days before they came to Varaždin. And after the worship service, our minister asked them to share about their experience. And one guy from Texas said, well, today I realized that God is not an American. He was really kind of shocked with that, because he was never outside of the United States before. And he said, I can't believe that across the ocean I have my brothers and sisters in Christ doing the same, let's say, Christianity like we are practicing here in the States. So basically, if you want to learn more, I would like to encourage you to talk to those people over there. They know a lot. They've been there. We are friends. That's why I'm here. And we really need a team for this year and for another year. So from very reliable source, I heard that there is one team here. So maybe if you can just consider to come to Croatia. The only thing that you need, you have to contact Let's Start Talking headquarters in Hearst and just say, I want to go to Varaždin, Croatia. Okay? Because there are 3 more sites in Croatia who already has their teams. So, thank you very much. This is all I wanted to share with you this morning. I really enjoyed my staying here this is my first visit to Nebraska. So, thank you very much.